Example number 3, just add this to your notes that you did yesterday. We stopped at example 2, so just add right underneath that. Just put a squiggly line and just keep writing right underneath number 2. Okay, Mr. Grant wants to tile a 27 square foot area with square tiles. Let S the side lengths in feet of a square tile. Let S equal, use the expression 27 divided by S squared to find the number of tiles Mr. Grant needs to buy. So we got to look at this drawing over here, but what are they telling you S is? It's 1/3. So I keep telling you about this. Number 1, write down the formula, or in other words, the equation. And then we're going to substitute. And then number 3, we're going to evaluate. And we all should know by now, what does evaluate mean? It's another word for solve. And when we solve, we should be using our GEMDAS tower. Okay? So number 1, I'm going to write down the formula. So it's 27 divided by S squared. Number 2, I'm going to substitute. So it's 27 divided by, instead of writing S, I'm going to plug in 1/3 squared. Now I can evaluate. So I'm going to create my GEMDAS tower. Do I have any grouping symbols? No. Do I have an exponent? Yes, I have 1/3 to the second. So what does that mean? 1/3 to the second is 1/3 times itself, however many times they're telling you to do it. In this case, they're telling me 2. So it's 1/3 times 1/3. So let's figure out what that equals so I know what to plug in. 1/3 times 1/3. You multiply through the top of the fraction bar. 1 times 1 is 1. Then you multiply through the bottom of the fraction bar. 3 times 3 is 9. So this new problem becomes 27 divided by 1/9. So we've taken care of our exponent. Now I can go to the next part of my GEMDAS tower. Do I have multiplication? No. Do I have division? Yes. So now I can do my division. So we got to kind of remind ourselves, how do I divide a whole number by a fraction? What I do is I turn my whole number 27 into 27 over 1. And then I'm dividing by 1/9. So you all should remember, keep, change, flip. So I keep the first fraction as 27 over 1. I change the division to multiply, and then I flip 1/9 to 9 over 1. So I multiply this through now. It's easy. 1 times 1 is 1. And then I got to find out, well, what's 27 times 9? 9 times 3 is 63. 9 times 2 is 18. 18 plus 12 is 24. So we have 243. And any number divided by 1 just equals that number. So how many ones are in 243? It's 243. That's how many tiles he'll need. So if he goes to the store, he's got to buy 1/3 foot square tiles. He's got to buy 243 of them.